Hi, thanks for stopping by the post today. I am Stacy Pellegrino, and I wanted to introduce myself. I am a wife, mother, daughter, sister. I have been married for 39 years to my best friend. Life is pretty good, coming up for retirement from my full-time job in the end of December. And I have been excited about looking for something else to do that can continue my love for learning and teaching. I started checking out this online space because the kids at school are all telling me, oh, I make all this money doing this and that. And I'm like, golly, if they could do this, I should check into this instead of being so afraid of the social media world. So I delved in and purchased a program that was very informative, very well laid out, very expensive. To me, it was cheaper than college, so it made sense. However, since then, I have met new people and entrepreneurs, mentors that have command in this space, and I have learned a lot from them. So I think I'm at the point where I would like to start to share some of the things that I have learned. And right now, what seems to be kind of out there in the marketplace for consumption is this thing called faceless marketing. And you might say to yourself, well, what the heck is faceless marketing? So I wanted to start at a beginner level and share some concepts with you, a little bit of vocab, kind of get you on the page of understanding exactly what faceless marketing is. So, as the term itself says, faceless means you're not putting your face out there. You are looking at creating a faceless brand. Can you think of some faceless brands? Off the top of my head, I think of things like Coca-Cola. On the bottles and products, you don't see the Koch brothers, right? You see the brand. Let's see, Nike, Disney, anything, Cheerios. Just continue thinking about all this, Petco, Old Navy, grocery store chains, Wegmans, Weis. Those are some of the ones that are around our area. Giant food markets. I just, want you to start thinking about what is faceless. Okay, so these are all these brands, but they don't have people behind them. So you have McDonald's, you don't see Ray Kroc's face up there, right? You have Walmart, so you don't see Sam Walton's face on everything. You see the Walmart brand. So you're getting a little bit of a feel. Let me dive into this PowerPoint I put together for you. Let me share. So today we're just going to be introducing, I have to move this over. I am a little bit newer to Zoom, so I'm just getting comfortable. Building a business with faceless content. All right. So these are some of the items that we'll start with in the beginning as part of the introduction to faceless marketing. Like, what is faceless marketing? We're going to cover tonight. Then we're going to talk about, some examples of faceless marketing, and we'll look up and research different kinds of niches that people are passionate in. Then we're going to look at different faceless channels that you can have. We'll discuss this OPC. What is OPC? OPC is other people's content. And how do you utilize that to develop an audience? Clipping, long form content, AI avatar style content, long form versus short form. This probably will take a good 10, 12 days to cover all of this in short 10-minute posts. I am not looking to go into teaching full classes, but I do want to go deeper than a post dive so that you have a little bit more to go on, and maybe I can spark some excitement in you like I have, because I really find this fascinating. And I find it amazing that you can work behind the scenes and create your own business brand without having anybody knowing who's behind it. It's kind of, I think it's kind of awesome. I don't know if that's covered. There we go. Let's see if that works. So faceless marketing is when you create a social media content that doesn't use your personal brand, doesn't use your face, or anything that ties back to you. So why faceless marketing? So I put together some ideas here. People have lack of money, so they don't have the money to go out there and start a big business, right? They don't think they have the funds to use to buy tools, courses, advertising, to hire and scale a personal brand. And most of us, let's face it, we're living paycheck to paycheck, right? If you're not doing something above and beyond, and even sometimes when you are, is the inflationary cost, just the cost of living, if you have some children, you have older parents, you're constantly, in need of sources to help provide lifestyle for them, whether it's food on the table and a roof over your head, or maybe some of the little bit more niceties in life. Lack of time. Boy, outside of sleep, which could be like a solid 8 hours a night working, most people put in about 60 hours, whether or not they're traveling to a second job or just the commute back and forth to work, or maybe meetings after the day. There's a lot of people that have invested just working at least 60 hours a week. And then you have family time. Maybe if you're lucky, you get 4 hours in an evening or 4 hours on Saturday. Basically, I broke it down to about 4 hours per day per week. People are tired, right? So we take that down. You have 7 days at 24 hours. That's 168 hours a week. Then you have 8 hours of sleep, it's 56 hours, 60 hours of working and commuting, and another 4 hours of family time. That only leaves 24 hours left in your whole week, which is less than 3.5 hours a day. And that doesn't include like your chores. Like, think about it. You have cleaning, laundry, shopping, working on the car, working on the house, helping the kids with homework. There's all kinds of things that could take up more than 3.5 hours a day. And let's face it, most of us just kind of at the end of the day are so exhausted, you just kind of plop down and want to turn on the streamer or the television or a movie just to kind of chillax, kind of relax from your day. You only have on average 3.5 hours a day for all of those things. So time is tight, that's for sure. Then you have a lack of skills. This is a big one. People don't know what to do or how to do it. They've tried before and failed. People don't believe that they know how to do the job properly, and that takes a gaining of skills. It's a journey. So then the last one, which I think is probably the biggest one, let's admit it. All of us have fear. The biggest factor people are drawn to faceless marketing for is fear. This is a central obstacle for most everyone. What are people going to think of me? What if I'm not good enough? I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to speak. I'm not good at looking at all those. I'm not as good looking at all those big name influencers, right? And I'll come across two salesies to my friend, and we make all these excuses to cover our true reason, which is an internal fear. It's what we say to ourselves internally. It's our inside voice telling us we're not good enough. We don't deserve it. We don't have time. We start putting those excuses in there. Valid excuses. I'm not saying they're not valid for many, but it's called a point where you have to reprioritize certain things and help to do with time management. There's a lot of things that go into play that why does somebody make it and someone else doesn't? And many times it's all right in here, what you see, believe, and are willing to do. So let's get back to why faceless marketing. Well, we can start with no money. So I like Facebook profiles, the fact that you can start fan pages. You can have a couple of fan pages, and it doesn't cost you anything to start those fan pages. Tools, Facebook itself has many tools you can use. There are a lot of tools that we have access to that provide you free access, but there's limited amounts. So on a lot of the editing tools, you might have limited amounts of what kind of choices you have under videos and audios and pictures and clips and applications versus the full-fledged, but you could still make quality editing choices with your limited version. That's just one example. So you don't have to use your likeness or your face. This is the biggest one everyone loves. It's okay, so I can put my toes in the water. I can try and do this, and I can do it undercover, like an undercover marketer. Nobody knows it's me. And then you can also choose your own hours of operation, which is a big one because we already discussed the value of limited time available and what are you going to do with that time to be the most productive. So You can choose your own hours of operation, one that works with you and your available times. You'll need to be able to develop some time management strategies, and we can help you that with the concepts of IPAs and on-demand training. It's all out there for you to access, and many options have free access, which is really great. And some of it's real quality. So I have come across a lot of things. I just really feel that if I could share them with you, maybe it could make a difference in your life like it is in mine. I am so much enjoying sharing this knowledge I'm learning and helping people to enjoy life and have hope again. So I hope that you will enjoy this presentation. Tomorrow we will share how to choose a niche, a really cool free tool that can be your personal administrative assistant in helping you, and what the heck is 50 social strategies? There's my little cliffhanger for you. Hope you enjoyed today. Hope you found some value, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ciao.